This is Renoir, LG's top model designed for entertainment. It is the successor of Beauty, having the same touch form factor, multiple video codec support including DivX and XVID, and a high-class 8-megapixel camera. Although it was announced first, Renoir was released on the market at the same time as the rival Samsung PIXON. They have similar dimensions, but the design of the LG is flashier. Its display is slightly smaller, measuring at 3 inches instead of 3.2, but is of similar quality. It looks very well indoors and is usable outdoors when you look at it directly. What we don't like about it is its sensitivity. With the Prada and Armani phones, it was often that we touched the display with no reaction. It is not that bad here, but when compared to the iPhone or the PIXON, it is slightly uncomfortable, requiring more of a press than a touch. Below it, we see the send and the multitasking keys. They all feel and press just fine. On the right are the camera shutter, locking key, and the volume rocker, which are also very comfortable to use. On the left are the connector for the charger and the microSD slot. As a whole, we're pleased with the design of the Renoir. It is on Prada, but looks well and doesn't feel as solid as the iPhone, for example, but is also lighter. Renoir isn't a smartphone, and its software is a warmed-up version of the one seen in Prada, Beauty, and KF700. LG has changed the way the widgets on the home screen act, and now a few ones can be displayed simultaneously, similar to Samsung phones. An interesting idea is that you can put more widgets than a single screen, scrolling vertically to see the different ones. The look of the rest of the interface remains almost as in the previous models. We have 4 categories of options: phone, multimedia, organizer, and settings. We like that, and it's easy to get where you want. On the other hand, the sluggish transition creates the impression that the phone is slow. There are 2 themes, a color one with a white background and monochrome icons on a black screen. It's not much of a choice, but it's better than PIXON, where you only have one option. The multitasking idea has been covered in KF700 and other models of the manufacturer, but in Renoir it has been developed to the next level. Pressing the middle hardware button will take the application you are working on to the background and will show you all active ones. On a different tab in this menu you have 9 shortcuts to your favorite applications. Everything looks good when you open the phone book. The names appear alphabetically, and there is a search field in the upper part, which we prefer instead of PIXON's filtering by the first letter. The drama begins when trying to add a new contact. The monochrome interface is not only ugly, but is not user-friendly either. Since all elements are large, only a few fields appear on the screen, and that requires heavy scrolling. We realize how much easier this could have been after using PIXON. Text messaging is one of the most popular cell phone functions, and it doesn't look like that will change anytime soon. Renoir takes advantage of the touchscreen by offering a virtual QWERTY. It is well made, but the small size is an obstacle. Even users with tiny hands will eventually press the wrong button. The one in PIXON is definitely better. Just like PIXON, Renoir is a quad-band GSM without global 3G. The good news is that the phone has Wi-Fi for wireless internet access. The manufacturer has to understand that the correct visualization of websites is not enough for a good internet experience. If the navigation is not user-friendly, then everything is lost. Renoir did manage to load phonearena.com correctly, but a slider is used for zooming in and out. Once you choose the level, it will take a few seconds for the changes to take effect. Surprisingly, the viewfinder will take you to another part of the page, and you have to manually find the area of interest. The zoom level is also influenced if you hold a finger on the screen. We say influenced because we couldn't figure out how exactly does it work. As we've mentioned in the review of the rival PIXON, despite being ugly, its camera interface is extremely easy and should be an example for the rest. Renoir proves that. The Artist also offers many options, but they are much harder to activate. This is mainly because of the monochrome interface and the multiple fields, which result in heavy scrolling. The camera will not impress you with great speeds, with over 4 seconds to store an image as opposed to 1 second in PIXON. As it can be seen in the 8-megapixel camera phone comparison, Renoir is behind in terms of picture quality. Both the colors and the detail level are worse than what the competition offers. Even the Xenon Flash didn't meet our expectations and follows the steps of the predecessor Vuity, being worse than the LEDs of its rivals. Please visit phonearena.com for full-sized sample photos. Videos can be recorded in VGA resolution, and if you choose to shoot in the smaller QVGA, you have the slow or fast motion option. The image quality is definitely good, better than high resolution YouTube, but the sound is disappointing as in other phones. Despite the noise-free microphone, you will not be able to record a conversation. We hope you remember how we started this review. This is not a camera phone, but an all-in-one device claiming to be a powerful multimedia player. The music player has modest features. It lets you sort your music by different criteria, but there are no sound effects or equalizers besides the Dolby Mobile. The interface is simple and it visualizes small album art covers and is not impressive in any way. Moreover, it strangely did not recognize the ID3 tags of some of the songs we had uploaded, and instead of displaying the track info, it was saying unknown. This doesn't help organize the media library in any way. We've never had such a problem with another phone, and we guess that it will be fixed by a future software update. DivX support was one of the key elements in Vuity. In this model we have XVID added, which lets the user play a wider selection of quality videos, and they look very good. A cool extra is the option to remove the black frame in case the clip is not proportionate to the screen. The video will be unbalanced, but at least you have an alternative. Quality videos look good on the screen, and it's great not having to convert them. Most of the videos played without any troubles, but strangely an error notice appeared for some XVID clips stating that they were not supported. Renoir has a rich multimedia functionality, but it is a phone after all. We were happy with its performance as such. The sound at both ends of the line is loud enough, and despite being slightly muffled, the voices are realistic and clear. The LG Renoir is a very good model with 8 megapixel camera, rich video format support, and a popular touch form factor. However, the PIXON has exactly the same features and performs better. That's why we think that LG is not worth it. If you're looking for such a phone, please check both of our in-depth reviews over at phonearena.com and decide which one is better for you.